Hazewine, accompanied by a small group of warriors, prepared for the journey into the evil forest. The women were fearful. No one ventured into the forest and returned. The spirits were said to claim all who entered, and the tales of strange beasts and ancient curses kept most of the village far from its borders. But Hazewine was resolute. The gods had given her a task, and she would not fail. The journey was long and treacherous. The thick canopy of the forest blocked out the sun, casting everything in an eerie twilight. Strange sounds echoed through the trees, and more than once, the women felt eyes watching them from the shadows. But Hazewine pressed forward, her heart guided by the gods' whispers. After days of travel, they finally came upon a clearing deep within the forest. There, standing in front of a small hut, were Nwanyi and Obi. They had not been harmed by the spirits. Instead, they seemed at peace, as if the forest itself had welcomed them. Obi had grown in the time since they had been banished. His presence was commanding, his once boyish frame now that of a young man. The air around him seemed to hum with a quiet power, and Hazewine knew immediately that this was no ordinary boy. The gods had blessed him. Nwanyi, too, had changed. She no longer carried the burden of fear or shame. She stood tall beside her son, her eyes calm but watchful. Hazewine fell to her knees before them, the warriors following suit. Nwanyi Obi, Hazewine began, her voice cracking with emotion. I was wrong. I have wronged you both, and in doing so, I have doomed our village. The gods have shown me the truth. You, Obi, are the chosen one. Only you can save us. I beg for your forgiveness, for the sake of Abalama. Nwanyi remained silent, her expression unreadable. But Obi stepped forward, his eyes fixed on Hazewine. I have always known my purpose, Obi said, his voice calm but powerful. The gods spoke to me long before you cast us out. My mother and I have found peace here, but the gods have also shown me what lies ahead. I will help Abalama, but on one condition. Hazewine looked up, hope flickering in her eyes. Anything, she said. Name your terms. I will lead the warriors into battle, Obi said. But after the war is over, Abalama must change. The old ways, the laws that banish men and divide us, must end. We must learn to live together, as we once did, or we will never know true peace. Hazewine hesitated for a moment, but she knew there was no other way. The boy was right. The gods had chosen him not just to save the village, but to reshape it. I agree, she said, bowing her head. The old ways will end. Then we will return, Obi said. But know this, when the war is over, Abalama will be different. The gods have spoken,